Do you have any comments about the temperature here, Sophie?
You can see it from my nose. It's getting cold.
It's getting cold or it is still cold?
It is still cold and it will be cold for a long time.
Hey, my name is Jim Tolman. I'm a student in Stockholm now, but before that I studied as a Bachelor Creative Technology at the University of Twente, and then I started doing EIT, HCID. I will explain later what it is, but I will not start before I introduce you to my co-host, Sophie de Haan. Sophie lives very close by. There she is.
Hey! Okay, let's go. My name is Sophie and I have the exact same background as Jim. After this video you will know more about the courses of HCID, EIT Digital and living life in Stockholm.
We're now at KTH and that's the Technical University in Stockholm. Let us show you around.
We study at EIT, which stands for the European Institute of Technology. EIT consists out of several different nodes, of which EIT Digital is one. To EIT Digital are 14 different universities connected. At EIT you have the opportunity to study 7 different master tracks. Another requirement is that you study at 2 different universities that are connected to EIT.
So the track that we are following is human-computer interaction and design. This is all in the realm of human-media interaction, user-centered design, interaction design, computer science, psychology. There are many different courses that you can follow and there are many different options. We chose to start at the University of Twente in the Netherlands and then in our second year go to the Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm in Sweden. We will tell you now a little bit more about the courses whilst showing you the building of the main campus. Today is Saturday and it's a little bit empty around campus. So the year started with the course Physical Interaction. It was a very creative course where you had to build an installation that used interactive technologies and was based on interaction design outside of the keyboard and mouse paradigm. So for example, I created a table together with my project group that can be used to explore the city of Stockholm. You can push buildings and you can change the time and then you can see what events there are on this time and on this location. This is the event map. You can turn the dial to change the date. You can press a building and then you get the event information on a receipt which you can take home.
Another course that we completed is Multimodal Interaction and Interfaces. For that course, me and my project group created an augmented reality application that takes a user on a journey through the human body and explores the human anatomy. It's a 2-user interaction in which one user would wear a t-shirt with fiducials printed on that enabled the AR projection, and another user was interacting with the application itself.
Our first year of human-computer interaction and design, we were at the University of Twente. I'm wondering, Sophie, what was an interesting project that you worked on in this year?
I would say the high fidelity touch project I did.
What was the goal of the project?
The goal of the project was to create an interface that could change shapes and to think of an application for it. The application that we came up with was an enhancement of a virtual museum experience. You could touch different dinosaurs, but you would still touch the same object.
What setup did you use for this?
So the user would hold a 3D printed object that changes shapes while looking through virtual reality goggles and Oculus Rift and seeing the dinosaur.
Cool.
So what was your favorite project?
Well, one project that I really liked at the University of Twente was to work on an interactive dining experience for a Michelin star restaurant where we told a story about traveling through space.
And can you tell me a little bit more about the setup?
To tell the story, we used projections on the table, smoke effects. There was an audio guide that told the story. There was a vibrating Schlatny plate which vibrated during liftoff and other parts of the space journey.
How did you realize the smoke effect?
We used dry ice for this, so overall it was a fun project where you build something for a client and experiment with technologies and dining.
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's go to the city center.
We now go to the city center in order to show you a little bit around Stockholm. The metro takes you in 7 minutes from the university campus to the very heart of Stockholm.
The Swedish words for Old Town are Gamla stan. Exploring the old town of Stockholm is one of my favorite things to do in the city. Just the cute tiny little streets and the entire atmosphere that is around here. It's something that brightens my day every time.
I like to bike around the city because if I'm on a bike in the city, I feel I am a citizen of Sweden. I feel like this is my city. An important part of Swedish culture is the Fika culture. It is about having something sweet with coffee any time of day. Chocolate balls,
All different types of berry pies,
brownies.
cardamom bun.
Oh yeah, cardamom. Well, let's check it out.
So this is a cinnamon bun, this is a chocolate ball, this is a warm blueberry pie with warm vanilla sauce.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited. So that was delicious. My favorite one was for sure the blueberry pie.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the future. Currently, I'm doing my thesis at Scania, which is a truck company, and I'm working on a VR experience to design and evaluate future factory floors.
And I'm graduating at Tracy, which is a startup that makes wearable technologies for pets. I work there as an interaction designer and I'm trying to find a way of enhancing the user engagement through gamification.
Nice. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
See you at HCID. Eet jullie?
Woo!